Cause
This guy.
hey, American Heathens, this is John Doe Chance the Third coming to you on location in somewhere in New Jersey, man.
Somewhere, parts unknown, like Undertaker. Hey, I'm parts unknown. Hi, this is Ishmael, this guy, the comedian in LA. Today's episode, we're actually going to call it the French Connection Bakery because of all the lovely delegates going to the French bakery. And maybe we'll get more viewers that way instead of staying at home like they want everybody to do.
Yeah, and so I think we've decided we're just gonna start just uploading these things without editing them. So I might
Yeah,
still throw in. I got to throw in the. Should I throw in the intro music though? Right, the "Don't Eat Fire."
sure. If you want
If,
to,
if
or we
I
could do
can.
box. We could do a boo, 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 American Heathen, boo, 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 boo.
So what
Jay,
is it's Saturday, December 5th. Merry Christmas, folks. Merry Christmas.
happy belated birthday to Jay Z, huh? You a Jay Z
Oh yeah, and
fan?
Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, all you guys out there who we're not locked down.
You realize I asked you if you're a fan of Jay Z? Like, oh yeah, happy Thanksgiving. Are you a
Oh,
Jay
you
Z
asked
fan
if
or
I
not?
was a fan of Jay-Z?
Yeah.
I like that one song, the ba 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 bum.
Mm.
And
You
then
sound
he's
like my
the
grandfather if you ever were trying to recite rap lyrics.
numb.
Numb.
Linkin Park, numb.
Oh, okay, yeah, I forgot he did that. That was a whole
Yeah, I like
album.
that.
That's pretty nice.
Huh?
No, that was a whole album. They remixed the whole album.
Oh, I
That's
like
pretty.
the song numb though. The with
Oh,
Jay Z.
the song without him in it.
No, he's in it, and Jay Z's in it. It's called Linkin Park Numb.
Remix. It was a remix. They did a whole album with artists, with different artists. I think it was mostly Jay Z, but they did most of their hits from Meteora or something like that, and then they remixed it with Jay Z,
But the
other.
name of the song is Linkin Park Jay Z Numb.
It's Numb remixed
Yeah,
with Jay Z by Linkin
yeah,
Park.
that one I like.
Yes.
All
Okay.
right.
And then we're on. So funny thing happened to me this week. Do you ever? No, I think we've had this talk before. You don't feel that there's racism in the world, correct? Or there's not racism in the U.S.
Well, I mean, there are people who are racist.
But you've never experienced racism yourself.
Well, I mean, I might have. I don't know. But there's no
Okay.
systematic racism.
Oh.
Systematic racism is all that matters. I
Oh.
don't care if people are racist. Like,
Oh.
people are
Well,
allowed to be racist.
well, here's the issue I had. I was at Costco literally just yesterday. I'll send you a text message of what I was wearing. I saw a woman. I went up there because most of the Costco's in the area, they have gas stations. I was low on gas. I just got John. Just said, oh shit, Costco, let me get gas because I'm a member. So I went up to the host. I asked her, hey, um, is there a gas station? No, you got to go all the way to Burbank. I'm like, I'm not going there. So then I turn around. I see a woman. She's probably 5 foot nothing, carrying two fucking shopping carts full of stuff. Like she's right in the middle trying to navigate both of them. I go up to try to help her. I'm like, hey, do you need help? She's like, what are you doing? Or do you work here? I'm like, no, I'm just trying to help because you look like you need help. She's like, no, I'm good. And then she got all defense. I just like slowly walked away and walked to my car. And I wanted to turn around and I look and I'm like, okay, well, the white guy who works here is helping her. So why couldn't I help her? I had my mask
Well,
on.
for one thing, the white guy helping her works there,
Okay. So a
right?
random person helping you, you wouldn't take it if you're struggling with.
I mean, a lot of people wouldn't, especially a woman,
Hmm. But you
because
don't think it's funny?
people rob you like that, right?
People rob you. Hold on. This is Costco at 11 a.m. How am I gonna rob her with everybody else there?
Well, I mean, but guys, like there are people who do that. They
What?
for
Rob
one.
people at Costco with
Well, I
cameras?
mean, they rob you. Period. Like you don't they and then second, you can't help her like
Why not?
legally
Why
because
can't I help her?
if you were helping her and then like what if you tripped or something, you could sue Costco.
What? Huh? How does that work?
You're not allowed to help someone in Costco. Like
Well,
I mean,
why? Wait. What help are you? What help are you talking about? This is outside. She's trying to get to her car with
lot,
two
right? Yeah,
like this.
you're in the parking lot. You can't
Mhm.
grab the ladies' bags like you're not supposed to. I mean,
Trying to help
they
her
have
with her cart. As I can,
they
like I said before, she's struggling. By the
yeah,
way,
I know. Yeah, you're not supposed to do that. Like Costco's supposed to do that.
and why not? Because if I get hurt, I could sue Costco.
Well, I
You're
mean
saying
that's
that?
one reason. Another
Mhm.
reason is if she gets hurt, she can now sue you. Third reason, you could rob her.
And I
Like
say
I mean,
again, you're saying robber in broad daylight with other people around with
yeah,
cameras
you just
and
don't do
everything.
it. Like it's just simply something you don't do. Like I mean, if she asked for help, you could help her. It's
Ah,
just people don't do that, especially not where you're at. You're in LA, right?
Glendale.
Well, I mean, still you're in a city. Like maybe like where I'm from, like if it was an old lady, someone will help. It's just
Hmm.
not something people do.
Ah, okay. But because hold on, because I know even in the parking lot they say we are not responsible for damages to vehicles. That's like a standard now in any parking lot of a business. So now if they're not responsible for any damages to vehicles, you're saying if
They're not
somebody were to get injured, hold on, let me finish, let
just
me finish, let me finish,
huh?
let me finish, let me finish. So you're saying that if a person were to get injured in that same parking lot, they could then seek legal action? Is that what you're saying?
And they are responsible for damage to your vehicle.
No, they have signs
It,
that say that
it
they are
doesn't matter
not.
what their signs say. Signs don't mean anything. They are responsible.
So once again, if a shopping cart gets loose and hits somebody's car, you're saying that business is responsible for that, even though their signs say
The
that they
sign
aren't.
doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. If someone from their company hits your car with a shopping cart, they are responsible. If
Another
they didn't
customer
see,
just lets their cart roam, they are not responsible then.
oh yeah, if someone lets the cart roam and they do not take care of that cart, they are responsible. So they're responsible. Like
So
I mean,
again,
a sign doesn't mean anything. It just doesn't mean anything. I don't know. They could put a sign. You know those like a stop sign in the parking lot.
yeah.
Like that doesn't mean anything. You don't have to stop at a stop sign in a parking lot.
So 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 you're saying if there is a car accident like that, who is at fault? Because you're saying the stop signs don't mean anything in a parking lot.
Well, I mean, it depends on what happened, right? So
Got
you're
two
like
injuries,
saying
two
if
cars.
they drove through it, well, yeah, I mean, if they drove through the stop sign, they're still at fault because even if there was no stop sign there, they would be at fault.
Well, but if there's no stop sign, people would just be driving, literally. Like it
Yeah, I
would
know
be under your own
stop
discretion whether you stop or
so
not.
people stop, but you
Say that
don't
again.
have to stop because it doesn't mean anything.
Who are you and what have you done with JD Chance the
No,
third?
like a company can put a sign up. It doesn't
Mhm.
mean anything. They can't say that they're not responsible. They are responsible. It's their parking lot. They're responsible. Like it doesn't matter if they have a sign that says they're not responsible. They are responsible.
Oh wait. Even if when let's say it's at night, a burglar comes and breaks into somebody's car, they're responsible for that as well. Isn't that what I
Well,
think that's what they mainly have those signs
no,
for?
no, that might be different because you might not be allowed to be there.
But if I'm there shopping and
Yeah, if you're there
my car gets broken
shopping,
into,
yeah, if you're there shopping and someone breaks into your car, they are responsible. like they're supposed to have security. They're supposed to have cameras.
Hmm.
So they are responsible. I mean,
Okay.
like they're gonna say they're not, and you're gonna have to fight. But if they did something wrong, they're responsible.
Well, I don't know what they could have done wrong. I mean, I don't see most security out in that area, but
Well,
anyway,
no, like no security cameras, no lights.
yeah.
Like say the lights are out. Like yeah, no security. Yeah, they would be responsible. Like they would be
All
like
right.
they write stuff like that, but they are responsible.
Okay. So I'm going to send you a picture of the parking lots in my area, just one, and then you can show me a picture of any parking lot in a Walmart or something where you go to, and tell me that that sign is not posted
No,
in
the,
Jersey or
the
whatever.
point is the sign doesn't matter.
Uh-huh.
The
Okay,
sign
we've
has no
established that.
legal authority.
Okay, we've established that. So onward
Yeah.
to more robberies. The PS5. Have you got one? Have you found a way to get one? Because you told me it
No,
was easy.
I was talking to the distribution guys
What
uh that
distribution guys?
for Walmart.
Oh, okay. Well, you're drinking a
So
beer out back with them?
I mean I used to work there, remember?
Uh-huh.
So yeah, they said they're having days where they can buy them. So like if you
Hmm.
really want to, you could just give them money and get it at the discount.
So are you going to do that?
I
And
mean,
hold on. Here's another question. If it's so easy to get one, why do you have to go that route to get one?
well, I mean, I'm just saying there are lots of other routes too. Like, I mean, they're getting them in. Uh, they get them in. They put them online, and then you order them. So, like, I mean, I'm pretty sure if you're going online in the morning every day, it's gonna come up, and you just order it.
And when you ordered it, because you told me just earlier this week, you were attempting to order the PS5, and what
Well,
happened?
I tried really quick. I mean, you probably have to do it in the morning every day.
Uh-huh. But what happened when you tried to order it? It said,
It
when
just
did it say it would be ready?
Oh no, that wasn't those weren't official places. Like they like GameStop, Walmart, Target, Best Buy, you just gotta go online. Like they send it out when it's there.
I love pulling teeth. JD Chance, when you tried to order a PS5 earlier this week, you told me a specific day that they said you
No,
could pick up your.
then,
What day did they say?
that was just a random website.
Does not matter. When you tried to order it, what day did they tell you?
But it said February, but that wasn't
Okay, okay.
that.
That's
But
all I'm
you
trying to say
understand,
right there.
Walmart or Target or Best Buy, like they don't say that. They say it'll come to you in a week.
Uh-huh. When they're in stock. They have not
Well,
been in
no,
stock, sir.
you can't order them when they're not in stock, so they get
Well,
them every day,
oh,
and you gotta order it. It's just like, but I think that it's all going to one. Like I don't know how it works. Like if they just pull it into like one website, or if like you gotta go to the specific website of
oh.
the store. I don't know.
Well, like I said, I'm transitioning to be a PC gamer. So I put money in getting a rig set up. I just spent
I
$100
still
on a
don't
monitor.
understand. Like that makes no sense. Like you just wait and get the PS5.
Well, I'd rather not wait because Cyberpunk 2077 is coming out Thursday. I've been waiting for that game for over a year and a half. I want to
Well,
see
then
it
you
in the
can
best
wait for
quality.
like another week or another 2 weeks or three. I don't know.
Well,
And
two or
it'd be
three
even
weeks.
cheaper.
What would be cheaper, the game or the system?
The game and maybe even the system.
I doubt either one is going to be cheaper considering
It'd be
it is about to
it
just
would
come
be
out.
20% cheaper.
Can we bet money on that?
I mean, it's a already a fact because that's what happens the day after Christmas. They all have 20% off sales.
So we can bet money on that. $5. $5 bet. If
What that
Cyberpunk
like?
2077 is not on sale for 20%, 10%, 15% on the
No,
day
I
after
mean
Christmas,
it's on sale for a fact.
money.
They,
Huh?
they've like the whole store is on sale. And then another thing is that's definitely going to be there because like people don't have the systems yet, so you'll definitely be able to get that in a store sale for like 10 15%.
So yes, if it's not there, you pay me $5 or give me $5 in Bitcoin day after
Uh,
Christmas.
well, I mean the week after Christmas or something, whatever the sales are.
Okay, so I'll hold you to that because I don't think a game that literally has been talked about for over a year is then just going to go on sale within the first month that it's
The
come out.
entire store is going to be on sale. Everything, every single thing in
Not
the
the newest
store.
items. Not the newest items.
No, everything. They do
Not the
15 to
newest
twenty
items.
percent sales for everything. Everything
Not
that's in the store.
not the newest items, sir.
No,
Something that hasn't even been
they,
out for a month is not going to be on sale.
everything
You
in
can
the
keep
entire
saying everything.
store.
You can keep saying everything at the top of your lungs. Things that haven't even been out for a month are not going to be on sale. High
Things
demand
that
items
will
are not going to
after
be
a
on
week will
sale.
be on
The
sale. You know
PS5,
why? Because
what?
every single thing in the store,
Say that again.
things that would out for a week would be on sale because everything will be on sale because
Okay.
they put the entire store on sale. The only thing that's not going to be on sale is the thing that's not in the store because they sold out of it.
Oh, okay. So that also means the PS5 will be on sale for 10 to 5% off at the day after
If
Christmas.
it's in the store, if it's in the
Oh.
store,
All right. So,
because that's the specific reason they do that because they overstock those things, so they lose money.
oh, okay.
I mean,
Well, well, games are going to be different than game systems. That's for sure.
well, yeah. So
So,
there should be the games should be there, so you should be able to get the games because
yeah.
they
Well, I've
they
already
should,
bought it. So
huh?
I've already bought it. Like I pre-ordered it like months ago.
For the PS5.
PS4. I returned it because, like I said, I'm transitioning to PC, so I've just put that money towards a Steam card, and I'm gonna buy it on Steam, and then just start playing it on PC. So on to better news, Mandalorian. Did you salivate when you saw Rosario Dawson's portrayal of your iconic
It was a
female
good
Jedi?
episode. I liked it a lot.
And did you know that the other guy was Michael Binge, whatever his name is, the male guy from Terminator?
Yeah,
I didn't realize it was him. I looked at him. I was, this is the oldest fucking secondhand man that I've ever seen, or right hand man I've ever seen. I was like, oh shit, that's him.
I mean,
Fuck,
it looked just like him. He hasn't changed that much.
he's changed, dude. He had a full
Well, I
head of
mean,
hair, no
he's
wrinkles.
older.
He
I mean,
said, yeah,
what was that? 1980?
yeah. But
That's
but
like
like I
40
said, the
years
same
ago.
way
The guy,
this.
the guy's 30, so I mean, he's probably like 80 years old now.
But the same way you say you don't remember Carl Weathers' name, I don't keep track of him. It's like I
Well,
was like, this is some old
name, I
ass
knew
fucking
who he
gunslinger.
was. I knew it was Kyle Reese from Terminator, but I didn't know the actor's name.
Oh, okay. I just still couldn't believe he was there. Like I like that episode, and I did not like the fact that Rosario Dawson was playing that iconic Jedi character. She's got enough acting work. Why not give it to somebody else? I even would love to see Selma Hayek in the role because you keep saying, "Oh, it has to be an older woman because she was
Well, some
18 when the
couldn't
Clone
do
Wars
it
out."
for one thing,
Is
but
what?
uh, Selma Hayek probably couldn't do it for
What
one thing.
physically? Physically,
Well,
too
physically,
big.
for one thing, yeah, Selma Hayek isn't like. I mean, like no one looks at Selma Hayek and thinks, "Man, I bet you she could take me in a fight." So, like, I mean, Rosario Dawson. I mean, she's a good choice. I mean, there's not any actresses that could have played her.
There you go.
Like
Halle Berry.
Halle Berry.
Yes, I'm just throwing out names of older women
Well,
of some
I
ethnic
couldn't have
background.
played Ahsoka Tano. I mean, for one thing, Halle Berry's not gonna do it, but Halle
What do you
Berry,
mean?
like she's
Why would Halle Berry not do it if she was offered?
well, I mean, they wouldn't offer it to her, but she's just it's just not like the type of Halle Berry's not an action star.
She was Storm in X-Men. She was Black.
She was
She
the
was
worst Storm.
Catwoman.
She was the worst Storm, the worst one.
She's the only Storm. Hold on, she's the
No,
only
no,
Storm.
no. There's been two other Storms.
Two
Ha-
others.
yeah, two others. Halle
Two
Berry
others
was the
where?
worst. Huh?
Two others where? She's the
The
only Storm, and then when they did the new class or X-Men Apocalypse, there was a younger Storm. So
yes,
she was the
and
only other one.
two other Storms, and now there's gonna be a third one. So, and
What is
when you
the other
take them
Storm
all
you're
together,
talking about?
huh?
What's the other Storm you're talking about besides from Apocalypse, X-Men Apocalypse?
Well, that's one.
Yeah.
And then, well, I guess you count the voice actors,
No,
the
you do
tons.
not count the voice actors in this conversation, because
No,
then you're
you
talking about
do.
like 80 to 20. There's been more than just three people to play
You
Storm in
do
this
count.
conversation.
Either way, Halle
No.
Berry was by far the worst one. All right. And then when you look at women, Halle
Hold on.
Berry is by far the worst one.
How can you say that though? How? What was
Like,
it about it? With what she was working with? Like she literally didn't get that many lines in like in
women or
X-Men.
Storm?
Huh?
Which one?
Storm. In well, I mean in the whole series, but her character.
For one thing, Halle Berry. I mean, she was terrible. She wasn't Storm. Storm's an like Storm. Like she's African
Uh-huh.
from Africa.
She's an African from Africa.
Not an African from Africa.
Uh-huh.
All right. Second, Storm is like one of the strongest X-Men characters in the universe.
Mm-hmm.
Halle Berry is not.
What? She's not strong woman? She was in
She
Monsters
wasn't.
Ball.
No, and I'm talking about Storm. Like Storm is she's a leader. She's a leader of the
Uh-huh.
X-Men.
Well,
She's
I mean, whatever way they were trying to make it, it seemed like Cyclops was the leader of the group, or it just
Cyclops
seemed like
is
Professor
a
X.
leader too, but
Yeah,
Storm is a like there's lots of teams. There's
co-lead.
like three teams.
Yeah.
Storm's like the gold team, and Cyclops was the blue team. But
Mm.
I mean, Storm is like a leader.
Okay, but like okay, here's some other actresses that I just found. I hit up black actresses under 40. You got Megan Good, she could have played
But why
it.
understand why are
Angela
you looking at
Bassett,
black actresses?
because I'm trying to think of anybody who could play the role of
But Ahsoka
whatever.
Tano isn't black.
I'm just look if I hit up actresses over 40, I'm gonna get all races treated. I'm gonna get Meryl Streep. I'm gonna get
Yeah, I know.
Nicole Kidman. That's
It's
why I
just
didn't want to put
like
that ethnic
you
actresses.
can't use any of the black actresses over 40 to play Ahsoka Tano because Ahsoka Tano is not black.
But Rosario Dawson is part black, somewhat black,
No, she's Asian.
and black
She's Asian. She's a
and
Hispanic.
black.
I mean,
She's got
she's
African descent in her.
yeah. So is she's an Asian woman.
Well, and
She's a
black
Hispanic.
and black.
No, I mean
She's got black in her.
everyone's got like African in them, but Rosario Dawson is not black.
Oh, this guy. Now I gotta
She's
see.
Asian.
Okay, Thandie Newton. Ha ha. She could play it. Thandie Newton.
Sandy Newton. Which one?
Thandie with a T. Thandie. Thandie Newton.
I actually don't think anyone else could have played the part. Like she
Ah.
played. She was perfect in the part.
I see Vanessa Williams. I don't think. No, Vivica A. Fox. No. Definitely not her.
No, I'm telling you, like she played Ahsoka Tano. That I mean, she was her. Like,
There you
I
go.
mean, she was as perfect in the role as you could get.
Well, anybody could be perfect in that role. They got Janet Jackson on here, 51. Regina King, I know she can do some action.
But she's not so good. I mean, they picked a good actress to play her, and she
All right,
played her well. Like, I
if
mean,
you say so. But yeah, and here's the thing, I like the series, but it didn't seem like the first season had a lot of the like mission of the week type stuff where they go to one world, help the minority group take over the planet, and then he moves on to the next planet. Like it seemed
I
like in the
think
first
I
series, you know, it was the
I
crew of
think
him and.
that's because of COVID.
But you did notice that, or you didn't notice that?
No, no. I mean, like, so I think they went a little simpler this season,
Hmm.
because I think they were probably filming a little smaller scale.
Hmm.
But I'm not sure. But they're this season, what they seem to be doing is they're trying to build out the expanded world. So they're
Hmm.
introducing a lot of the side characters like Boba Fett and General Thrawn is coming back,
No.
and probably Luke Skywalker is coming.
Uh-oh. I hope they don't use fucking Mark Howell. I mean,
No,
what
they're
he's
using Bucky
what are you talking? Who's the Bucky?
from Captain America: Winter Soldier.
Oh, I didn't know it made you cry.
Sebastian, what's his name?
The second we talked about Luke Skywalker, you shed a tear. Oh, it's
Huh?
okay. No, the second we started talking about Luke Skywalker, you shed a tear.
No, no,
Did you get
I
one?
my I needed to throw some eye drops in. No, but
Oh,
yeah, I think his name is Sebastian, right?
oh, Sebastian Stan.
The guy who
He's
played
gonna be Luke
Winter
Solo.
Soldier.
Yeah, Sebastian
Yeah,
Stan. Okay,
they're
that's
talk
cool. I can see him doing that.
well, because Luke Skywalker is young
Yes, but I mean,
uh,
I
during
thought,
this
I
time.
thought,
I mean,
I thought, whatever her name. I thought Rosario Dawson's the character she was playing. I thought she was supposed to be young, but you're saying she's supposed to be
no,
40
no,
or late
she's
older.
she would be older than Luke.
Okay, you say so.
Well, I mean, Anakin's when Anakin took her on, Anakin's 17 and she's about 14. So
Okay,
uh Darth Vader, Darth Vader just died about what, like a year before this
I don't know the
this take.
timeline. It
Well,
makes
the
my head spin thinking about the timeline of
Return
Star
of the
Wars.
Jedi is after before this.
Okay,
So Darth Vader is old in Return of the Jedi, you know?
all right, Captain. 1 second, I'm looking
So
up notes again because I got lost.
she would be
So,
around
what's your
Vader's
favorite
age.
episode so far? Don't say the last one. What's
What?
your favorite episode? What's your favorite episode so far?
The Ahsoka Tano one, that was awesome.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, did you see the Nate Robinson fight? Did you hear about it? Nate Robinson and Luke Paul,
Oh,
Logan Paul, something like that.
I mean,
What'd you
it
take
wasn't
on
really
that
a
one?
fight, huh?
Yeah, it was a beatdown, but what was your take on it? The only way I can defend Nate Robinson is just the fact that he's a professional basketball player. That doesn't mean he's going to translate to being a great boxer.
No,
Just
I
because
mean,
he's
of
good at one
course
sport doesn't
he
mean he's
can't
good at
win.
every
It's
sport.
impossible for him to win. He was fighting a boxer,
Hmm.
and he got killed because he's stupid. Did you see what he did?
No, I didn't see the fight. I just hear
He
the
put his head
aftermath of him
forward.
falling down and the memes.
He
That's it. I didn't watch the fight.
he charged into the He was aggressive, that's actually good, but he
Uh-huh.
charged face forward without putting his hands up.
Did it look
Like,
like a cartoon?
no, he didn't know what he was doing. The other guy, the other
Yeah.
guy's a YouTube guy, but he
Yeah.
trains. He
Yeah. Yeah.
trains a lot. So he was fighting a boxer. Like what he did to that kid, if he did that to Mike Tyson,
Oh,
Mike
he's
Tyson
done.
would have killed him. Like
Yeah.
I'm not even.
Oh
It's
wait,
not
what
even a
Nate
youth.
Robinson did?
Yeah, like I'm not even saying like a euphemism. if if Nate Robinson would have done that to Mike Tyson,
Uh,
Mike Tyson would have broken his neck. He would be dead. Like it's not a joke. He would be dead.
huh. I don't get it. Like I don't know why. I don't know why you wouldn't like. Q kept saying that they didn't even know if he did any training or anything for the fight. I'm just like, why would you not
Well, I'm
train or
sure he
watch
did
video
some
of other guys?
training.
But what
I'm sure he
training?
did.
Who trains him like that? Who trained him to bow your head and just run at him? Like, who
Well, I
trains
mean,
like
it's
that?
you can train like in a month to be a boxer.
You can or you can't.
You can.
You said can, but then you nod your head. You're
No,
saying
no,
yes,
you
you
cannot.
can.
You cannot.
Okay, but you could. But there's still some fundamentals that you should learn. Like
Yeah,
you don't run in with
you
your
can
head
train.
first.
Someone trained him with fundamentals, but like obviously he didn't remember them.
You don't remember a damn thing.
No, I mean he
Shit.
remember. He was doing like what he did was right. You're supposed to be aggressive.
Uh-huh.
That's
But you are
correct.
supposed to also keep your hands up too.
Yeah.
That's
So
something I
he,
know.
but
Right.
that, but that's hard to do though because like you're it's a big fight. I
Be
mean,
aggressive
you're the
and put your hands up.
well because you gotta remember everything. There's like 10 different things, right? And any one of those 10 things, if you forget, the other guy's gonna knock you out.
But you think putting your hands up would be like one thing that'd be fucking finite, dude. Like
Well, I
holy
mean,
shit.
no, that's actually something you forget a lot.
Oh, okay. Nah.
I mean, because
The
like
last fight I was in, I was kicking, boy.
well, because
I used my
your hand
feet.
most of the time, but like when you go in, right? So like sometimes you drop your hands when you like when you go in.
To go for a
It's a
punch or something.
yeah, like that's natural. So like I mean, it's a lot of stuff you gotta think of, and then he's tall and lanky, and then the punch was like it was like a boxer punch, like so
Who
it came
the Logan
it
Paul
came
guys punches?
yeah it came the angle of the punch
Uh,
uh um would have been easy for him not to see.
oh, I
It was
didn't
like
see the
this.
fight.
It was
I
like a
just
round
seen
punch on the top of his head.
uh, all the
So
memes I see is just him flat on his back with a
yeah,
leg,
well,
and
when
the other guy
you see
walking
the
off. No, I have not seen the punch.
yeah, it was like I mean, and that was the first time, and the second time it was just a clean knockout.
Oh shit, dude. So you're in Jersey. How's the like? Is anything closed? Everything's closed down over there, or is there still life at night? It's just Uber
No,
drivers.
it's
And,
pretty much all closed.
hmm. Yeah, I know. I go to my Denny's down the street. They're like all mad at the governor for him shutting stuff down because I hear in California, I don't know if in other states, but there's restaurant unions and they're actually trying to sue the state because of all the things that they
Well, it's
had to do.
illegal. It's illegal. It does. You're not allowed to shut down restaurants. That's illegal.
But well,
So
they're not
yeah,
suing for the shutdown. They're suing for all the stuff that they had to get and the fact that they're getting shut down.
yeah. I mean, it's illegal. They can't do it. It's not allowed. So I mean, they should
But
have
it's
been
being
suing
done.
for it.
So
No, it's not like you don't have to do it.
So
So
if
like
they don't do it and the cops show up to tell them to shut down, they will still keep serving people. I don't think
yeah,
so.
you let them do that. Um, then I mean they could arrest you, but nothing's gonna happen, and that you would win. You would be able to sue for that. They
Hmm.
can't do it. They're not allowed to. They're not allowed to arrest you for opening up your restaurant. They can't make you social distance. They can't make your capacity lower. They can't take away your liquor license. Like, and if they do that,
But
you
these are
go to
all things
court.
that are still that are still being done by owners. Why are all the owners abiding by this if they don't have
Because
to?
the truth is, because they're pussies. You gotta
Uh,
like this. This is the time where like you have to just do it. Like I mean, you just open your store and you serve people, and then the cops might come and they might arrest you, but then you just go to jail, and then you go and you fight it in court. But like if they tell you to do it and you do it, then there's nothing you can do. But you just don't do it. You
Mm.
just open your store.
And did you see the post about the guy who ripped up that $15,000 fine? What do you
Yeah, well,
think's gonna
because
happen?
there's fine. There's no fine. Like they're not legal. So like a $15,000 fine doesn't exist. You don't have to pay a fine. Like that's for sure.
Okay.
Like that's 100. Everyone knows that. Like they can't fine you because what they're doing they can't do. So like I mean, yeah, you rip it up or like piss on it if you want. Like I mean, it doesn't matter. They can't do it.
Okay. Because I'd love to follow that story. Because I figure even if he's granted he says he's not gonna pay the fine, but when it comes tax time, when he has to do his tax returns,
No, it doesn't have to pay it.
they could
It's
still
they
okay.
can't. It's not a fine. It's illegal. So like he would go to court and the judges would say you don't have to pay that.
All right. That's all I'm saying.
Because I mean that's as illegal as it gets. Like I mean that's like if you had like slaves and you're like, but it says I can have slaves. You're like, but you can't because it's illegal.
Hmm.
Can't have slaves,
So
man.
so Chica update. Chicks, sir. Chicks, chicks, chicks. Have you still in contact with your lady friend, or you guys have parted ways?
No, I talked to her. I talked to other ones. I just I was just at one before now, and now I'm gonna work
Oh,
because I
okay.
have made suits now.
You have what?
I have custom made suits now.
So, any shout out to your custom made suit apparel dealer? Where'd you get it, sir? Is that the new Ralph
Indochino,
Lauren?
Indochino.
Indochino what? .com?
Yeah, Indochino.com.
IG?
You just
Oh,
you go to the showrooms and they measure you up, and then you get to
oh.
pick the material, and you could do whatever you want. Like let's see if you can see it. Can you see it?
See what?
Or
Your armpit? Oh, there you go. Oh my God. Why? QAnon JD Chance. What happened to the third? Why no third? You couldn't fit it on there?
yeah, it wouldn't fit.
Ah,
And my shirt, I have custom made shirts, and they say the same.
what on the collar? Where
Yeah,
do they
no,
say it?
on the cuffs, on the cuffs.
Wait, it's a long sleeve shirt or a short sleeve shirt?
Long sleeve.
That is a long sleeve shirt?
No,
Mother
no,
of God.
no, no. This isn't the custom made shirt.
Okay. Okay. The shirt that came
You
with the
see,
suit.
I got purple. I got the purple lining like the
What,
Joker.
for Vikings? Wow. Mm-mm-mm.
I was gonna order a
Yeah.
vest, but it was like $80 extra. I was like, I don't need a
They,
vest.
they call that political drip, sir. You're
What?
dripping. You're dripping.
Dripping
That's
what?
that, that's modern term for you. What doing good, I guess. I don't know. You're
Oh,
dripping.
well, I got my custom made cowboy boots too.
And are you wearing them at the same time?
I am.
Well, let's see. If you don't have a picture of it, that means you ain't wearing them.
I got. Let me see.
Get that the old man grunts. Woo! These boots were made for stalking, man. Good God. Do they make a noise when you walk in? And you got a 10-gallon hat too?
I was gonna get
Find a
a
hat?
hat,
You
but
should.
I've been wearing my Trump hat, but I should get a custom made Trump fedora.
Trump fedora. He's got
They don't
fedoras?
have they don't have that, but I'm sure like if it's custom made, I could just tell them and make me one. But
What, in
they'd
a
be like
red?
$400, huh?
Oh, yeah, probably. It'd be in a red or something. I gotta
Yeah,
see.
like I mean, a custom made fedora is usually like anywhere from $200 to $800. So
Yeah.
I don't know if I would waste it for that.
Well, if you're making money, it don't matter. It's your money. Ugh.
Yeah, but like if I get a fedora, like I want a real fedora. I don't want like a bright red MAGA fedora.
Okay. So what else have you seen so far, like entertainment wise? Like I think we were talking about Hill is it elegy or eulogy?
Oh, I just watched something real. Oh, Star Trek Discovery season 3, the new season.
Okay.
It's amazing. It's amazing. I
Well, what's amazing
you cry
about it?
every episode.
What'd you say?
I say you get a tear every episode.
Why? That doesn't sound like a good thing. I
Well,
couldn't
because it's
imagine
Star
sci-fi
Trek.
that
Star
makes
Trek
you
is
cry every
melodrama, you
time.
know. So they milk up that melodrama.
I don't think I ever I cried at any episode of Star Trek Next Generation. But you're saying you'd cry
You,
every fucking time or get
yeah,
a tear?
it's emotional. You didn't cry during Next Generation?
I mean, not at the rate of every fucking episode.
No,
I didn't like
but
fucking feel away.
that show 22 episodes a season for like 10 seasons.
Yeah, like dude, fucking
That's
have to
a
go see
shitload of seasons. You can't be no, but
mental health.
Discovery is only like 12 episodes
Hmm.
a season, and there's only 3 seasons. And Discovery, like I mean, um, it looks better than the films. Like
Hmm.
it's one of the best looking Star Trek programs I've ever seen. But they
It's,
did do Picard. They did
yeah, I wanted to see that. I
oh
actually got the
yeah,
free
you cry
trial,
every
but I never
episode.
no, but I never ended up seeing it because I was too fucking busy. So then I
Well, you
just
got
wasted
but
money.
I'm telling you, you cry every episode because it's like not only is it melodramatic, it's about like Picard and he's old now, you know, so
Hmm.
everything's like old
Oh,
man doing shit.
hold on. Let's be honest. He was old back then too. He was
No, but
bald. He was
he was
old.
like he was like in his 30s.
Ah, bullshit. Bullshit. No fucking way you're
But
telling me he was in his 30s back then.
in the next generation, yeah, he's probably
Yeah.
30, 35.
Okay. Well, with the magic of Google, I can do Patrick Stewart age, and then we can find out how old he is now, and then subtract. Because what that shit? Okay, he is 80 years old. He was born in 1940. In the
He's 80,
80s, no, he's 80 years old now. The
so
series
he's
was
like
what, late
50.
80s? Okay, so yeah, that's kind of old. He wasn't in his 30s. He
Yeah,
didn't look
I
like
mean
he was
he's
in
in
his 30s
his
either.
40s, his 40s. Well, I mean he's a
Hold on,
starship
Star Trek.
captain.
Hold on. The show started in late 80s, correct? It was like 86, 86 to probably early
Mid
90s.
80s, mid 80s maybe.
Okay, I said 86. That's mid 80s. But yeah, but it was set in the future. But still, at that
Yeah,
time, that
so
means
that
he was
he would have been in his 40s.
46. Yeah,
That's like 40
46.
years ago.
Yeah, but the thing is, he didn't look like he was in his 30s. You're saying he looked like he was in his 30s. Bald as
He
a fucking
he looked
eagle.
like he was in his late 30s, early 40s.
Okay, I didn't know too many people back then who were bald in their 30s. If you're bald
Yeah,
in your
I know a
30s,
lot
you're
of
playing too much.
people. People get that's when people go bald.
Well, and then you zoom in on your own head. That's
No,
when people
no,
go bald in their 30s.
yeah, people go bald in their early 30s.
Think you mean white people? I don't know. Now I gotta show off my little lovely crown there, huh? Getting there, getting
No,
there.
I think it's 1 out of every 3 men.
But there you go. I still got most of mine.
I,
Just saying.
I have all mine except I think I get white here on the side. You see?
There you go. You got that. You look like Johnny something from The Sopranos. Whatever his
But
name is, Johnny
yeah. So
Keaton.
I mean, but it's always been like that. But yeah, see this?
What?
You see how
Uh
it's a
huh.
little bald there?
Skinny.
That started when I was 25. So
Oh boy.
that's when it starts.
Now here's the question: do you look more like your grandfather on your mom's side or grandfather on your dad's side? Do you even know?
My grandfather on my mom's side is Japanese. So thinking I
And
look I'm
well, I
thinking
think
I look
more.
more like the one that was black. And less like the one that was Japanese.
But I'm just talking about hair wise. Like did they both were they both bald? Were they both had hair or gray on the
The
side?
one the Japanese would have had like straight Japanese hair.
But he still would have been bald, like gray or something. Like Like I never even met either one of my grandfathers. Like by the time I was born, both of them were already passed on or no longer in the
No,
family.
my grandfather's still alive.
Oh, okay.
He's Seminole.
What are you talking about? He's Indian
Yeah.
or he's Florida State similar? Like he went to Florida State?
No, yeah, he's Florida Seminole Indian, and
Oh,
black.
ah. So he's probably still got his hair.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I was here. That's one thing, but good thing about being Native American. Don't go bald.
Well, I mean, Japanese people and Native Americans, they're the same. They're Asian.
Okay. I don't know what. How does that contradict what I said? That
No,
doesn't
no, I mean,
contradict.
but like it would have been. It's the same as the Japanese. A Native American and a Japanese person are basically the same.
Oh. But Japanese people do go bald, correct? Or their hair just thins?
Native Americans go bald too. I mean,
Huh?
Asian
I,
people,
I thought Native Americans didn't go bald. You say they go bald? I don't think
not
I've ever
as
seen an
much
old.
as not as
Oh,
much as
okay.
Caucasians, but they're Asians. So uh Asians do go bald, but different
Patterns of
not like
baldness or something.
yeah, it's different than Europeans.
All right. So
I
when
don't know
you
if they have that skull thing, the thing that's like
the
that.
crown,
Yeah.
hmm, what? I don't know. I think they should have it. I mean, they're fucking humans. So
Huh?
what hot spots have you been to in Jersey? Like you've seen
What do you
been
mean?
in any famous landmarks? I don't know what they got in Jersey. Did you
I
have
mean,
a
they
hot
got
dog from
the
Brunswick?
the place where George Washington crossed the Delaware, and Princeton where we had the turning point battle of the Revolutionary War. Like, I mean,
Okay,
right down the
okay.
street is where
How about this?
Alexander Hamilton got
Any
assassinated.
How about this? Any landmarks in this century? Like I drove by Pink's the other day and I was surprised that there was nobody in line. Like
Well, Pink's
landmarks.
not a landmark. That's why. It's
What do
a
you mean
hot dog
Pink's is not a
store.
landmark? No,
Just
Pink's is a
because
landmark.
just because you call something a landmark doesn't make it a landmark.
Mhm.
It's a hot dog stand.
But it's Pink's. Like people come from outside of California to go to Pink's or the Walk of Fame. Those are landmarks. You don't think the
No,
Walk of Fame is a landmark or the Grauman's Chinese Theater?
the Walk of Fame, maybe not Pink's. I mean, I wouldn't even call the Walk of Fame a landmark. Like, they want it to be a landmark because they want
Mm-hmm.
tourists. But I
Mm.
mean, no. Like, a landmark is like it's gotta be like for real. Like
What do you
in
mean for
L.A.
real?
Like speaking about L.A. A landmark in LA, which they probably don't have too many because it's LA is really young.
Well,
But like
Union Station, I think just Union Station itself is a landmark.
nah,
Or maybe,
maybe, but like the Hollywood sign would be a landmark.
okay.
Um,
But that's not something you can just, like, I mean, I can't tell
Union
how
Station in LA is probably not what you would consider a landmark. I mean, it's too young in that place. Maybe the Rose Bowl, maybe. Um, like I mean, LA doesn't have that many landmarks because it's like 12 years old. Like
what are you
what
talking about?
the red
LA is not 12 years old.
it's like 12 years old in dog years. It's young.
Okay.
Like LA is young. I mean, the California is like what is California, like 100 years old?
No, 200, I think.
No, no,
18
that
something, 19, early 1900s. I don't
yeah,
know that much
like
history there.
California would have become a state maybe around like late 1800s, early
Okay.
1900s. I mean,
We'll have to
it's not
check out
it's
any
not
news.
old.
Here's a question. I know you've been wondering it. So have our all three of our listeners. Who should play Dr. Fauci in the Tell All movie? I've got
I
Marty
don't know.
Short. That's
You gotta have an audition, and you gotta have
Mhm.
everyone drop their pants and bend over.
why why should they bend over for
And
the
then
audition?
huh?
Why should they bend over for this audition?
Because Dr. Fauci is an ass.
This guy. I've actually
So you
thought about
got
it. I think Martin Short would be a great candidate to be whatever his name is, Dr. Fauci, in a movie of the week or something like that. But
actually
because he's so comical, he'd have to, it'd have to be something like a breakout dramatic role for him that
no,
he
I mean Fauci is comical. He's a joke.
But anyway, who do you think would play him? Who could play him
I
in the
mean,
movie?
Martin Short could play him or any horse's ass.
Anyway, give the name of that horse's ass then.
Um,
Name an actor.
Tom Green.
Oof, really? He's too tall. Dr. Fauci
Hmm?
doesn't look like he's a tall guy. He's short,
Yeah, but I
scrawny
mean,
looking.
it doesn't even matter. But Martin Short actually. I didn't even. Is Martin Short still acting?
Yeah. Whoa, you think he's retired like some other guys? No, he's still
I,
acting.
yeah,
I
I
think
just
he's
don't.
on
I can't
some.
think of it. I haven't seen him in anything.
Yeah.
What
I
about
mean, I think he's on a
Rick
Netflix show
Moranis?
or something like that. I said he's on. I think he's on a Netflix show. And the only
Rick Moranis
acting I've
can
seen.
play him.
There you go. There you go. And the only thing I've seen him in is some Mint Mobile commercial. It's like Ryan
Oh,
Reynolds has a phone.
Rick Moranis.
Yeah, I think he's
Oh,
retired from
he's in
acting
the
for
new Honey
sure.
I Shrunk the Kids movie.
He's what?
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
There's another movie out?
Well, it's coming out.
Where?
Oh,
On
did
Disney?
you hear? Well, did you hear next year all the movies are coming out on HBO Max now?
Max? I heard that. I was like, I'm so glad I got HBO Max. I know
I know.
Wonder Woman
I,
80.
I don't know why it took them so long because I want to see Black Widow. I want to see
Mhm.
Wonder Woman. Like just
But
release.
Black
If
Widow,
they're not
Black
gonna
Widow would
let
have to
people
be
go to
through
the movie
Disney,
theaters,
right?
right?
Black
Huh?
Widow would have to be through Disney though, right? Disney Plus
Yeah,
would have
yeah.
to be.
But I have Disney. Like I don't care.
Yeah.
Just put it out. And I mean they
But
should
with
just open up movie theaters. But
but with Disney Plus, if they do it the same way they did Mulan, would you still want to see it as soon as it comes out? Because Mulan, when it first came out, they charged like another $30 on top of having Disney Plus. Would you pay
$30
$30?
to like
It was
$19.
20 to $30. It was 20
Huh?
to 30. I know it wasn't just 15. It was like 20 to
But
$30 to watch Mulan.
was it $20 to have it or $20 to watch
Just
it
to
once?
stream it. You've got me on that. I just know I wasn't paying any extra money since I had Disney Plus
No,
just to watch the
said
movie.
if Black Widow came out for $20 to have it, I would do that. But I if it was to stream it, then I would just download it illegally.
No, this guy. I don't illegally download, sir. I've got too much
So
respect for the
uh,
industry.
what did
That
I just watched one not illegally. I bought one. New Mutants. I just watched New Mutants on Amazon Prime.
that was a movie or a series?
It was a movie.
Oh,
It was supposed to be in the movie theaters, but they just released it.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, they have nothing else to do with these movies because it looks like even by Christmas, things aren't going to get better. And that's when they were holding out on what? Top Gun Maverick, Black
Well,
Widow.
it's coming out too on HBO.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Yeah,
that's probably the only way I'll see that movie. I don't think
they're
I'm not
releasing them
interested in
all.
seeing that. I'm not. I'm not interested in seeing that one. So, what
Well, that
movies
was
are they?
definitely good. It's still Ridley Scott and it's Tom Cruise. And
Hmm.
Tom Cruise is, I mean, like every movie he does is it's a good movie. I mean,
Mummy,
well,
Mummy.
yeah, Mummy was, but the thing is, it's not like Mummy was bad. Mummy
That's the
wasn't bad. It
Mummy
wasn't.
wasn't bad.
It wasn't quality Tom Cruise. It wasn't bad. It had action.
You couldn't even do it with a straight face. Like it wasn't Cruise quality, but
No, I mean I'm saying like as far as Tom Cruise movies go, it wasn't his best one, but it wasn't terrible.
uh, I mean, I still have not seen it. That's how bad it is. I've tried to watch
Well,
a couple
yeah,
minutes.
that's what I say.
I'm
You
like,
can't really talk because you didn't see it, but I'm just saying I saw it, and it was a solid B movie, like an action movie. it just, I mean, it just wasn't like it wasn't as good as his like Mission Impossibles or Jack Ryan or whatever.
Well,
Not Jack
well,
Ryan.
John Walker, Jack Reacher,
Yeah,
Preacher,
Jack
Reacher.
Reach.
They Reacher.
Yeah.
Yeah. But either way, I don't know too many A-list stars who make B-list movies and continue to have a career. Like that's what happened to Nicolas
No,
Cage. He's now
it,
doing nothing
that
but
was one movie
yeah.
for one thing. One
Hmm.
movie, and it wasn't a B-list movie. It was a solid movie.
Hmm.
It's just all his movies are normally way
Blockbuster.
good. Yeah, they're like A-list movies. So I mean, it was better than 80% of the action movies that came out.
Yeah. I because I know that whole franchise then still got sent back because they were trying to do a kind of like a Universal
Yeah,
monster
that
universe
was the
and
the, the problem with it um was Warner Brothers. Like the whole rollout was bad. I mean,
what?
Mummy was actually pretty good as far as the movie was, but it was just like the setup stuff was stupid. It was weak in certain parts, but the action was. I mean, it was the money was there, the action was there, the acting was good. So I mean, but
Yeah.
like
I don't
Tom
know.
Cruise doesn't make bad movies. He doesn't.
Well, I think he's still. It appears like what happened with the one of the last movies. I don't think it was one of the Mission Impossibles, but he's been it's been harder to get him booked on stuff unless he is putting up money for it. Like he can't be insured or something like that. I don't know what the drama is.
Oh,
You know
he
what I'm talking
can't be
about?
insured because he does his
Own
stunts.
stunts. There you go. That's what it is. But I mean, why not do your own stunts? I mean, why?
I mean, he does
When did
his
he
own
start
stunts.
being
That's
the?
what he
So
does.
why has he been the does your own stunts guy? Like I didn't know that was his shtick. It was
Well,
only
it's not
after he started
not
doing Mission
dick.
Impossible.
It's like it matters.
To who?
It matters to the like. It makes the movie better.
So you're saying there's movies that The Rock has done that you haven't seen because he didn't do his stunts in it?
Well, I mean, I don't really watch rock movies, but
But
when you have
name an actor that you would see besides Tom Cruise that he did the stunts in this. I'll watch the movie.
no, I mean that's not. It's not. He did the stunts in it. I'll watch the movie. When the actor does the stunts, the movie is better
But I don't
because
think a lot of actors still do their own stunts.
well, a lot of actors can't do their own stunts for one thing,
Okay.
but a lot of them do as much as their stunts as they can. Because like
Uh-huh.
I mean, uh,
That's I can agree with that.
the actor. I mean, acting is it's like when you were watching Creed. If
Uh-huh.
if uh if they didn't have Michael B. Jordan in there, it's not as good. Like you remember when he got knocked out, he really got knocked out. That's why it looked so good because he got knocked out.
Really? I think he acted it well. Like I mean I'm
No, he
sorry. I don't think
did
the
well
movie was
because
that
he got.
great. I can't I can't, remember everything that happened in the movie.
Well, I mean, he only got knocked out the one time, and he
In the
really
first
got
one or
knocked
the second one?
in the first one.
Because I thought there was a running theme, but I don't know. I
Yeah,
remember in the
in the
last
first
one,
one.
Drago Jr. was a daddy because he was crying his daddy because even Drago gave up after that. And
Yeah, in
Drago
the
was walking
first
around.
one,
That's all I remember.
when he gets knocked out, like he
No,
really
he
got knocked
really got
out.
knocked out. Oh, okay,
But I
but
mean,
that
it's
can't
not
be
like that
good.
he got on purpose. But he didn't have a stuntman, and they were trying to get the shot to look real, and
Hmm.
the dude punched him in the head for real, and
Hmm.
he dropped, and
Shit.
the whole thing is real,
Well,
and you can
that could have
tell
ended the
it's real,
movie. That could have
huh?
ended the movie right there. I mean, that's like getting concussed. Like you can't just next day get right back at it.
You can.
You say he got knocked out, that means he got a concussion, correct? Or you can get knocked out without getting a concussion. Concussion.
Well, I mean, you could also get a concussion and get back up and work because you're an actor.
Mm.
You're not a boxer.
Hmm.
He's not boxing.
Yeah.
But
Well,
um,
I don't know.
but
Is the sun getting
it
low?
matters, huh?
I don't know. Is the sun getting low? I don't know what else we need to talk about. Britney Spears still didn't under her father's conservatorship. That's kind of old news now.
There's another show I was watching besides um Star Trek Discovery. Star Trek Discovery is really good. Oh yeah, I just got to check out the Hardy Boy show. I didn't get to watch
It's
the
a
first
show or a
episode.
movie
It's a show.
on.
Hulu.
Oh, okay, because I got Hulu. I might check it out. I think the
Yeah, I
only other
didn't
thing
get to.
I've seen was the Tentacion 6ix9ine documentary. The black or Latin rapper guy who was all up in the news, rainbow
I
hair.
don't. I don't watch documentaries unless they're like they gotta be legit,
Tom Cruise.
man.
What do you mean
No,
legit? It was on Hulu.
no, I meant like it's gotta have some like legit following and like people gotta be talking about that shit and
But that's not a lot of documentaries. Like what was the
yeah,
last
it's not,
documentary that you saw that
yeah.
people were talking about?
I don't watch a lot of documentaries, but when I do, it's like that commercial with the
Yeah,
Spanish guy.
yeah.
It's
When
like
he's talking about Dos Equis. So
yeah,
what? Finish it. What were you? But when I do, what?
they win the Oscar.
Okay. Like I think the last one I saw that was cool was McBillions, McBillions, that whole scam last
Yeah,
year.
I didn't either, but I knew about that.
Oh, I never knew about it. How did you know about it? How did you just randomly know? You thought it was fishy? That all the winners were Italian or something?
Well, no, there weren't winners. That was why it was fishy.
What do you mean there weren't winners? They were winners. They just all happened to be in the same family
Which
or
means, yeah,
cousins of.
basically there weren't winners. Like all the winners were like in like the same town in like
Oh,
what
okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like yeah, like basically there weren't winners.
Hmm.
And you
All
like
right.
you knew something was going on because you're like, dude, like this shit's been going on forever, and no one ever wins it. Like,
Yeah, I remember. I think I never got Park Place. I think that was the piece everybody wanted. Everybody got Broadway. But
oh no,
yeah,
I know, I just there's another Supernatural, the last season of Supernatural. Isn't that crazy?
I thought it was already over. I thought it was ended a couple seasons ago. You're telling me
No,
it's been still
this
been
was the
going this
last.
whole time?
This
What
was
are
the
you
last season.
doing
I'm cleaning my ear.
with your spit?
Well, no, with a Q-tip.
No, but you licked the Q-tip before you stuck it in your ear.
Oh yeah, gotta
You
wet
do
it.
that? Oh, okay. I use water. I've never. Ugh. You don't double dip, do you?
No,
Thank God. You
your
ever forgotten
saliva
to
is
double
better
dip?
than water.
How is saliva better than water?
It has enzymes to break down particles.
You don't even. I don't even think you believe what you just said. Yeah, yeah,
Oh
that.
yeah, crazy. If you think about Supernatural was on the air
Oh,
when Buffy was on the air.
okay. Yeah.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Like it was still the WB.
This whole time?
No, no. When Supernatural was first started, it was the WB.
Uh huh.
I have to look it up, but I bet you the last seasons of Dawson's Creek
Oh.
overlapped the first season of Supernatural. That's
Oh,
how old
okay. Yeah.
Supernatural is.
Yeah.
We got to look that up.
But I don't think they've been on WB this whole time, right? They've
No,
still been there. Like I didn't
no,
know what.
they've been here the whole time.
Oh yeah. I mean, I haven't watched WB in forever. I tried to keep
Or
track of.
CW. There's
I
no
tried to keep.
WB.
Huh? CW.
There's no. Yeah, CW. Yeah, yeah. I've been watching Supernatural since day one, man. Because I got the girl's phone number from that way back in the day,
Oh. Hmm. I know.
and she was
I try to keep track of the Flash because I like that comic, but other than that, I don't watch. I haven't watched Supergirl, anything.
Well, Supergirl was okay, but not that great. Flash
Mm.
is good. Green Arrow ended.
Mm.
But Green Arrow is basically like a Batman wannabe. Batwoman
Yeah.
sucked.
Nah. But what's her face didn't sign up for another season, Ruby Rose or whatever.
Yeah, 'cause, she
Because
just found
time
out how hard
consuming.
it is to act for 22 episodes a year. She's like, "What? I'm not
Yeah.
doing this shit anymore."
Well, I don't think it's acting. It's just about how grueling acting in an action TV series is. Because a
Well,
regular
I mean,
TV show, there is not grueling of a training schedule. You don't have to stay fit the whole damn time
well,
or
I mean,
stunt.
any kind of network television show is grueling. If you're
Mm.
doing 22 episodes a year,
Mm.
that's grueling. So I think it's just that schedule because she's more of a film actress,
Film, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
they don't work like that. You know,
Yeah,
they work
that
in
you do 3 months and then you're off and,
yeah.
get to
And this is like
go
almost like
down.
8 months out of the year, right? Eight,
Yeah,
9 months.
yeah. And then if you want to do a film, then it's that time. So then it's not really personal time.
Yeah,
But all right, sir. I guess the sun's getting kind of low there, huh, big guy?
yeah. I was trying to think if there was any other shows, but I can't think of any.
Yeah. So all right, I'll start it off. I guess I'll see you same heathen time.
Same heathen channel,
There we go.
Westia Folianias.
And now we're uploading more consistently because we're not editing shit. Enjoy it.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna upload this.
Wow. And we're out. All right.
All right.
Bye.
If it's even there, it might not even